If all my friends disappeared today, what would I do? I thought about this quite deeply, and I figured out exactly what I would do if my friends disappeared. This is given that I have the same level of confidence that I do now, which is where I can do whatever I want, whenever I want, outside, inside, whatever. So if you aren't confident at all, this won't apply to you as much, but it would still be helpful for when you do become confident and more socially calibrated. The first thing I would do is I'd continue to go out on these weekly adventures. That's what I currently do. Like 2 times a week, I will do something new. Whether that's literally just going on a walk to the town centre or going to the Highlands on a train and potentially breaking the law and not paying for the train ticket. So that would be something I'd always do no matter what. I always do it with a friend, but even if I didn't have any friends, I'd make sure I'm still doing at least once a week adventure. That's necessary because neediness is something nobody likes. No one likes someone who's needy. And if you do nothing and you are just desperate for friends, and you're like, oh, I want friends, I want to hang out with people, and you do nothing, then people are just going to be repelled by you. So ironically enough, the more you want something, the less you're going to get it. But if I'm living the life that I'd live anyways, which is going out, having fun, speaking to people, I won't really be as needy, because it kind of amplifies this idea that even if I don't have friends, I'm still living a fun life. So the point I'm trying to make is to not be needy. You need to already enjoy your life. And if you don't, it's going to be really difficult to make friends. So I would continue going out once a week doing something, even without friends. Just speak to people outside, be really social. And that could even potentially turn into an adventure. Like I'm on a trip to some random place, and on the way there, I meet some guy who's also going to that place, and he's having fun, I'm having fun. We go on an adventure just on the fly. We don't know each other, and we just start hanging out in this random place. That could become a friend. So that's already one way. That's unlikely though. So don't bet making friends and comrades on adventures like this. This is just for fun, right? Now, what I would do is, this is quite a simple thing. Everyone has heard it, like make friends in clubs. And I really thought about this. Do you need to make friends in clubs? Like, could you make them anywhere else? And I thought about it so deeply, and I realized it's kind of necessary to be in some sort of environment to make friends. Every single friend that you have right now or have had, you've always made them in an environment. It's so rare to meet someone and become friends with them on the street. You always make friends somewhere, whether that's in a cafe or in your workplace or in school, especially in environments where you go to consecutively. But also in environments where you might just go once. But you never just make friends on the street. And there's a reason for that, because on the street people are busy and they have a goal, right? They are going somewhere. They are on the street to go here, to go home. They don't have time to just sit and chat for 20 minutes. So unless this person is in a relaxed state where the entire goal is to just be here, they don't have anything to do. Which is oftentimes in an environment. If somebody is in a cafe, the goal is just to be at the cafe and have fun. So they're willing to speak, they're willing to have fun and chat for 20 minutes on and on. So there's a reason why you don't make friends on the street. And after coming to that conclusion, I realized you need to be in some sort of environment to make friends. That's the best case. Not always, but don't bet on not being in an environment. So join some sort of environment, whether that's school or work or especially clubs. That's what I'd recommend, because you meet people who enjoy what you enjoy. So for example, personally, I'd go to the gym because I already want to go to the gym, as you can see. And because of that, if I go there, I'm going to meet tons of people who like the gym, and there's a higher chance they'll be similar to me. If you like table tennis. Go to a table tennis club. Start practicing there. Because you already like table tennis, so you'll meet other people there who like table tennis. Don't go to a club you don't like. If for some reason you have no interest and you don't know what you like, that's extremely weird and there's something wrong that you need to fix. But also, if that really is the case, or maybe you just can't afford a club or something, it can simply just be a cafe. It really can, or just some park that you often go to. It doesn't even need to be a club, but some place you go to a few times a week is necessary. When you go to these places, this is what I would do. I would be as social as possible. That's what I already do. But specifically with this club that I'm going to, or the gym for me, I would just be super social. I'd speak to everyone there. I'd have a smile on my face. I'd just be having fun. I'd be making progress in the club as well because I enjoy it. And I'd start to realize, okay, I don't really like this person as much, but I really like this guy. I vibe with him. And obviously, I'd kind of distinguish who I want to hang out with, who I don't want to hang out with. And with that, I just decide, okay, with the people I want to hang out with, I'm just going to get their contact details. I'm going to invite them out to stuff. And I wouldn't try and do any fancy techniques. Just be like in the middle of a conversation. You know what, bro? I've had a lot of fun speaking to you. Do you want to hang out at a cafe tomorrow? And most people will be like, yeah, because most people are lonely. Most people don't have friends, or they want to make friends. Most people are open to that. So they'll obviously say yes. And I'd be like, okay, yeah, give me your number. And I'll send them the cafe. We meet up. Boom. That's it. That's simple. A little bonus tip that I've learned is that if you want to become friends with someone, it's very important to invite them out to a lot of things in a very small duration. So let's say you meet this person and you get their contact information. Meet up with them like tons of times within a week or two. That could be every day. That would be ideal. And then after that, you can kind of calm down a bit. But I'd be inviting this person out to tons of different stuff, a cafe, a walk, just a call, some escape room, some fun event. I'd keep inviting them out for like 1-2 weeks. Because for some reason, I don't know how it works psychologically, but people just become so much closer to you in that small period of time where you meet them. And I've tried this myself, it certainly does work. So do that. Very important. After that, you can calm down a bit because the fire of friendship has already been built a little bit. So it won't just simply extinguish with a small blow. That's the advice I have for you. I'd also say talk about more personal things with them. I believe with friends, you want to be able to share a lot with them, and you won't get to that point unless you start talking about deeper things. And they probably won't share deeper things about themselves unless you do. So it doesn't need to be like you tell them about the crime you committed 2 years ago. You don't need to go that far, but tell them deeper things about yourself that you wouldn't really tell other people. Whether that's just a small interest that you have that you don't tell most people. Do that and they'll often reciprocate. They'll tell you deeper things about them. And that's how friendships really bloom into something deeper as well. Hope this video helped. Check out the top link in the description, the Social Protocol. It's my program that teaches you how to socialize, how to become more confident and make friends. I'll see you in there.